Shalom. Shalom, shalom, everybody. I tell you, man, Satan is riding us, man. We can't go with no video today. We're just going live with the audio until we get the problem fixed. But I just say I'm sorry for the inconvenience. All right, so sorry for that inconvenience, family. We're just gonna go with the audio, no video. So it's not gonna be long, just a couple scriptures until we get the problem fixed. Boy, it's always some problem, but hey, it is what it is, man. So so we're just gonna go audio for a few minutes, maybe about half an hour. All right, family. Shalom, shalom. This is a brother Banyamin coming to you from Babylon the Great, New York City, Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, 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 Brooklyn. All right. Everybody calls it what? Crooklyn. Crooklyn. All right. Oh, Brooklyn. All right, the melting pot of all the tribes. Eh? And you want to see all the tribes of Israel, come to Brooklyn. All right, you see Judah, Benjamin, Levi. All right, it's a melting pot for the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, so and all my FBA brothers, hey, I don't have no hate against you. I don't know why you call us tedders. That's a bad feeling, man. I don't like that, man, because we all one family. We just different tribes. All right, we were scattered abroad to South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, all 50. Well, we could say all 50 states, the islands of the Caribbean, Central and South America. And I see like it's like a growing thing amongst what they call FBA, Foundational Black Americans, that they're delineating from the other black people. But the Most High is going to gather all 12 tribes together and he's going to bring us back. I understand why that happens. Why is that feeling and that hatred? Because of all the adversity that the other tribes show towards foundational Black America. But we have to grow up, all right? And we have to see what time we live in. We're in the end of America's rulership. And you're not going to stay here in America and rule America. America will be destroyed by the destruction of the Most High. The Most High is going to gather us out of Babylon the Great, all of us, and he's going to return us back to our original land, the land of Israel. You might say you've been here thousands of years, but you migrated from the east to the west. Nothing started in the west. All life began in the east, and then it moved to all four parts of the earth. So, saying that, the Most High said there was a division and a hatred between us, a schism. There was a breach between the 12 tribes of Israel. But the Most High said he's going to mend back that breach and that division. The Most High said the hatred between Judah and Ephraim, all that's going to be put aside. And the Most High said, when he did Amos, the Most High said he put a breach between us. That's why this heavy contention. And I see that Tariq Nasheed, he's heading that. And for some reason, I went on his page and I left some comments, but not derogatory, because it seemed like it's a hatred towards Caribbean blacks and other blacks are scattered from the other parts of diaspora. And the time that we live in, we should be trying to unite now and put aside those stupid, evil, wicked ideas that have bred into us and see how we could work out a solution to solve the problem. Because before you know it, the white man is going to show his hatred towards all of us. He's not going to differentiate whether you're foundational Black America, Caribbean Black. He's going to show his hatred because he knows his time is up. He knows his time to rule this earth. That's why King Charles came to the Congress and made a speech. What was his speech about? If anybody really look into what King Charles was saying in his speech spiritually, all that was political jargon BS. But what he was saying to the Congress, to white America, to Trump, listen, the beef that we had, that you against us, put aside those petty differences. Let's unite back economically, militarily, politically, commercially, trade-wise, and let's stay on top to rule these non-white nations. That's what he was saying. And in his speech, he said, let's beat our plowshares into spears, pruning hooks. It's supposed to be the other way around. You're supposed to beat your swords into plowshares. He said, beat those plowshares into swords, meaning what? We have to fight this war to keep the non-white nations, that includes China, Iran, blacks, and everybody on the bottom of our feet. That's what that devil was saying. Okay? And then you had some of our black leaders and they're cheering and clapping, applauding him. How stupid can you be? The man was speaking about your demise and your destruction. Okay? So it's time for us to wake up and see what time it is. All right? We got to put aside hatred towards one another. All right? Okay? And that's the main problem. And we're going to see it, but the Most High Prophet is going to stand. But the topic of my class today was a perverse spirit in America, because that's the spirit that's the Most High has running through America. All right. And when you have a perverse spirit, it emanates throughout your whole entire society. It stems from your leader, which is that orange mutant in the White House, right down to his staff, to all his members. Okay. Because you saw what happened. When was it? Saturday. They claimed some man ran in to some correspondent ball that he had, and they claim he ran in there with a shotgun. You know, this is so comical, man. This is all a false flag stage, a theatrical show. How is it a black man ran in there, fire off shots, able to run back out, and they didn't kill him? When have you ever seen that? Okay, but what they're saying, he did not get off no shots. It was the Secret Service that fired the shots, and in firing the shots, they shot one of their Secret Service men. But what the Most High is showing to America, that you're being exposed, you're being shown to the world exactly the things that Trump introduced is emanating throughout the entire system. It's called incompetence, dysfunctional, okay? And you're being exposed at all level. So the Most High is showing you incompetence. So what he did, the Most High did, he created a perverse spirit. When you look up that word perverse, Kataza, look up that word perverse for me and read that word perverse, because this is the main theme of my class today. And that's why I love reading that scripture in Isaiah 19, because that perverse spirit is running through America like a wild goat, and it's spreading from the top right down to the bottom. Google and look up that word for me, Kataza. And when you get it, I want you to read the meaning of perverse. All right, and give the mic to Kataza, Zachariah, and read the definition of the word perverse, because that's the spirit. Everybody's looking at the physical, but it's a spiritual presence and vibration that's running through this entire wicked, evil, corrupt society known as America. And because you have a wicked leader in office, you have a corrupt, a habitual, a pretentious liar in office. This is the reason why these things are happening. And it wasn't no incident why he was elected. The Most High wanted him to be elected so he could expose to our people and to the whole world what America is really about and what the majority of white America thinks and the way that they believe in. The scripture says, so is a man, that's his actions. So is a leader, so are the actions of the people. Read the definition of the word perverse, Kataza.
The definition of perverse, according to Merriam-Webster: turn away from what is right or good.
See, turn away from what is right or good. And that's Trump. That's his MO. He's wicked. He's evil. He's a savage beast. Okay? He's not a righteous man. His whole nature is to be a fraud and a con artist. And that's the whole vibration that's running this entire country. It's not going to change. And our people want to change it so much. If he could get in there, we could change the system. Listen, the Most High said there's a time for everything. Time to come out of the damn system now. Let it go. You see what they did, right? The 1965 Voting Rights Act, what it did, they got rid of it because it's time. It's over. It's over. It's time to get the hell out of the system. Separate. That's what the Most High is showing you. It's time for you to separate and unite as one, as a people, and let this system fall. Let it fall. Don't try to hold it up. Let it go. You had your fun enjoying the wickedness of it. It's time to return back to the Most High. and put your trust and faith in the Most High. To hell with the damn system. They don't love you. They don't give a damn about you, whether it's Democrats or Republicans. Continue reading on.
Corrupt.
Corrupt. Go ahead.
Improper.
Improper. Go ahead.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Go ahead.
Contrary to the evidence of the direction of the judge on a point of law.
See, everything they're doing is contrary to righteousness. There's more to it. Okay, that's it, right? Yeah. So that's it. Now, read for me now. Go to Proverbs 29 and 12.
Yeah.
Go to Proverbs 29 and 12. All right, because that's what happening here in America. It's a spiritual vibration. Okay, you're looking at the physical outcome of what's happening, but everything started in the spiritual realm and it's being manifested in the physical. All right, the Most High said the wicked is revealed for the last days. Okay, the wicked is put in place for a particular reason. Proverbs 29 and 12. And take your time and read it. We want the people to digest and hear what these scriptures are saying. Proverbs 29 and 12.
Reading out the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 12. If a ruler hearken to lies.
Stop right there. If a ruler hearken to lies. If a ruler, everything about him is based on lies, what he filter in, what he conjure up in his malignant narcissist mentality, that's what he is. Read it again.
If a ruler hearken to lies.
Go ahead.
All his servants are wicked.
All of his servants are wicked. So meaning all of his cabinet members, everybody that's around him, the attorney general, what do you got? You got attorney general, the DOJ, the FBI. All of them, all of his cabinet are wicked and corrupt because he is corrupt and wicked and evil. So all the people is going to be wicked. Karen Levitt, she's an old wicked bitch. Okay. Right. Luma, Secretary of State, all of them. That one what I was talking about. What's his name?
Marco Rubio.
Pete Hexit, right, damn alcoholic. He's wicked and evil. A cocaine. He's a cocaine, sniffing cocaine. Okay. All of them are corrupt and evil. Okay, Pound Bondi when she was there and she got removed. All of them are corrupt and wicked and evil. And the Most High is going to expose. And that next looking East Indian bastard, Patel. That monkey, that's what he is, a damn fool. He's corrupt and evil too. Because they are following the lies that Trump put out there. Okay? And you saw what they did to Candace Owens, right? Even though Candace Owens, she deserved what she get, but I still like Candace because she's our people. But I'm starting to see now she's starting to wake up now. She's starting to wake up to reality. And what Trump did, he put her on Time magazine looking all busted. Okay? But I see she's starting to, I hope the Most High wake her up and let her see reality. In doing that too, she have to get rid of that white husband too. She got to get rid of that husband. That ain't working. But I like what she's doing. She's starting to see reality. I hope she comes all the way around and come back to the right side. I like that sister. You know what I mean? But she did some dirt in the past, okay? And she have to repent for that and come back on the right side with her people, all right?
Right.
Yes.
Even Edomites that was down with MAGA are turning against Trump too. Like
right.
The congressman from Georgia.
Right. So the whole cabinet of Trump, all his members are wicked. So read that verse again.
Reading out the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 12. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 13. The poor and the deceitful man meet together.
Okay, that's good on that. Now from there, let's go to Isaiah, the 19th chapter. Isaiah, the 19th chapter. And we're going to start here from, and I love this verse because this verse is evidence of what the Most High is doing. Isaiah 19 and 14.
Reading out the book of Isaiah, chapter 19, verse 14. The Most High have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof.
See who is doing this? The Most High. he's mingled a perverse spirit in the midst of this country. Go ahead.
And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof.
So he have caused Egypt, which is America, spiritual Egypt, to error in every work that they're doing. Everything that they're doing is seen as either bumbling idiots, buffoon, dysfunctional, inept. Okay, and that's what's happening to their society. Continue.
Thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit.
And that's what they appear as if they are like drunken men staggering in their vomit. They're staggering in everything that they do, and it's being exposed to the whole world. The whole world is seeing. Now look at that. If one man ran into an area that's supposed to be highly secure with Trump security staff, Secret Service, because that was the place where Reagan got shot in that same area. So you're supposed to have the highest level of security. How is it that he ran in there and your Secret Service? And when they shot the tape of it, the Secret Service was looking like a bunch of buffoons. Where is that coming from? Where is that? Where is that? They're running, looking like idiots. They know what the hell to do. And then the next part of it too that shows you how dysfunctional they are, and they're not following the proper protocol.
Right.
In the attempt of assassination or a person firing shots, who is the first person that you're supposed to get out of harm's way? Who? The president.
The president, yeah.
The president is supposed to be the first person you get out of the way, have him secure. But who was the first person that they secured and got out of the way? The vice president, J.D. Vance. They ran and got J.D. Vance out the way first,
Right.
then went back and got Trump, showing you how dysfunctional and inept they are. The Most High is exposing them at all levels. Whoever is head of the Secret Service should be fired. He's supposed to be fired. That's not the protocol of Secret Service. Yeah.
I think the president's code name is POTUS, and then the Secret Service caught a lot of flack when Trump got shot in the ear.
Whatever the hell his code name is, the protocol is when you Secret Service, I don't care who the hell it is, whether they have different details. Right. The first person off the scene and secure is the president. Okay, but the predator in chief, when he fell down, talking about he didn't fall, he fell down. And they had to pick him up. The predator in chief is supposed to be that first person, which is Trump, because he is a predator in chief. He's a rapist. He said, I'm not a rapist. Yes, you are. You're a rapist and you're a pedophile. You encourage child trafficking. Okay? Your best friend was Epstein that was involved in that. Okay? So the most I exposed, and everybody was looking at that. When I saw that, I said, what? I couldn't believe that. Even me in my ignorance know that the first person you're supposed to secure and get off the stage in an incident is supposed to be the president, not your vice president. But the Most has shown you how dysfunctional, how inept, and how a bunch of bumbling buffoons they are. They always talking about black people are DEIs. They want to get rid of DEIs. They are the DEIs. They're the dysfunctional group of people. And the whole world is sure. I know China, Korea, everybody's watching. Imagine, suppose that was what they call a person wearing a boom. What would have happened now? Suppose he was loaded up and ran in there. You think they could have stopped him? They could not stop him. But the whole thing is fixed. Yeah. It's fixed. How the hell you gonna go watch shotgun and you was able to take the train all the way from California, went to DC, got a hotel room? Come on, come on, man, cut it out. But you know what it is? The whole thing, he did that was staged so he could get what? The ballroom and the bunker. Okay? They want to get the taxpayers going to do that. So they created that scenario to play on the minds and the emotion of the people. Listen, we got to protect the president. Look what's happening. The whole thing is a damn stage act. A stage act. And the Most High is exposing them to the whole entire world. And you know what? That's why the Most High said Babylon is going to be taken by a surprise attack. All right. The Most High said he have laid a trap and a snare for you, O Babylon. Okay. They're going to fall into that trap and that snare. Okay. Now from there, go to the book of, I want to show the Most High said he's going to cause a shameful spewing upon their glory. The Most High has exposed them to every extent. Go to the book of Habakkuk. All right. Go to the book of Habakkuk.
Okay.
All right. Habakkuk. And we're going to start from the second chapter. I want to show you something here.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the Most High is exposing them and putting them to open shame.
Yeah. Already there. Yeah.
Bring that earlier. All right, we read it.
What scripture you going to? 17. Start.
Okay, we're gonna start here from Habakkuk. I'll tell you what. Read the first verse of Habakkuk. Start from the top.
Yeah, he just read. Read the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me.
So this is the prophet Habakkuk. He was waiting for the Most High to show him and give him the vision and the understanding of what was going to take place in the latter days. From the time of the Babylonian Empire right down to this present day that I'm speaking. Continue.
And what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Most High answered me and said, write the vision.
The Most High said, write the vision down, Habakkuk. Write this vision down. Continue.
And make it plain upon tables.
And make it plain upon tables. The tables are the written records, the words of the Torah, the Bible, and the prophecies. Make it plain. Continue.
This is that he may run that readeth it.
That he may run that readeth it. Who is he that's going to run with it? The true teachers of the Bible. Those of us that understand what the Most High gave us, that we may run that readeth, that we may run and speak this and let it be known. Speak it to the mountaintop. Let it be known to our people. Continue.
For the vision is set, for the vision is yet for an appointed time.
For this vision that I'm going to show you, Habakkuk, is yet for an appointed time. It's for a set time. Continue.
But at the end, it shall speak.
But in the end, it's going to speak, and it's speaking right now. We're in the end right now, and this vision is speaking. Continue.
And not lie.
It's not going to lie. It's not going to lie. Everybody's going to start to see it. Whether you understand prophecies or not, you're going to see it. It's going to be manifested. Continue.
Though it tarry.
The Most High said, though it tarry, it seemed like it was a long time coming, right? When is this going to happen? The Most High said, though it tarry, go ahead.
Wait for it.
The Most High said, wait for it. Wait patiently for it, because it's going to come in its perfect timing. Continue.
Because it will surely come.
Because it will surely come. It's going to come. Whatever the Most High said in this book is going to come to pass. And all those that doubt and say, I don't believe that, too bad for you. It's going to come to pass. The Most High is going to set his hand the second time again to recover the remnant of his people that are left of all four corners of the earth. And he's going to deliver us out of this great hell that we're in. And we're going to live to see that. Continue.
It will not tarry.
It will not tarry. Go ahead.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Who was the prophet speaking about? He was speaking about this man that's ruling, the colonizers, the oppressors. His soul that's within him is not upright, even though he had the vision during the time of the Babylonians. But this vision also represents that, the past, the future, not the future, but the present, the times that we live in. Because he was speaking about a particular group of people. That's what he was speaking about. Continue.
But the just shall live by his faith.
And that's how we're going to live. The just is going to live by his faith. Not how much power you have in the system of this so-called democratic system. It's going to fail you. You have to live by your faith of the Most High. That's how the just is going to live. Not trusting in this system of government. If we vote, talking about if we sit back and don't go to vote, this is what's going to happen. No matter what you do, the politics are not going to save you. You could vote all you want. You could put as much Democrat official in office. They ain't going to do a damn for you, especially your black political leaders. They're a bunch of boulets and sellout. They only allow a certain remnant to get in there, and then they control that. They control the flow of the wealth and the power. And they only do when they're told to do. Okay? Like Hakeem Jeffrey said, they asked him, Hakeem, are you going when you get in there, are you going to move to impeach Trump? He said, no. That's not important right now. What's important is fixing the cost of living and everything. You could still do that. The man said, no, he's not going. Trump should be impeached. He shouldn't go to jail. That should be your number one priority too. When you get in there and you get back power as Democrats, to put his ass in jail, him and his whole cabinet, if you're about truth and justice. But there are sellouts that getting paid. Okay? And I'm going to tell our people this here. Democrats might win this election coming up, but when they get in, they're going to fail you. They're going to fail you. They're going to sell you short. They're going to sell you out. They're going to give you a cheap story, and they're going to disappoint and break a lot of you people that trust in this system. The most I tell you, it's going to fail you. Okay? It's time to get the hell out of the damn voting bullcrap and return back to the Most High. The white man is not going to give you power over him, whether he's a Democrat, liberal, or Republican. He's not going to allow you to have power over him. Don't you get it to your thick skull? It's all a game. It's all a game to make you believe, keep hope alive, keep trusting in the system. They ain't going to allow you to have power over them. That's just a way to disarm you, give you a false illusion. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 32, verse 1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment.
And that's Yahushua HaMashiach. He is the true king and the true judge of the earth. All right? So all of your leaders is going to fail you. And I'm going to tell you one more time again. When the Democrats do get back, and they're going to get back that position, they're going to sell you out and sell you short. They're going to disappoint you, and they're going to fail you. Okay? They ain't going to do jack squat for you because they're all being paid and brought for. Democrats and Republicans are controlled by the same ruling elites. They're there to play good cop, bad cop. That's all it is. It's a damn game. Continue reading on.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine.
And that's what he does. His wine is his philosophy, his doctrines. And that crap he tells you, or democracy. Ain't no democracy. It's hypocrisy. Continue.
He is a proud man.
He's a proud man. He's proud. And Trump shows you he's a proud and arrogant man. Continue.
Neither keep it at home.
Neither keep it at home. He's in everybody's country, overthrowing somebody's country to put what he put, democracy. We're going to put democracy. We're going to import democracy in your country. No, it's not. He's only there to put puppet rulers in your country to control your wealth and your mineral resources, to steal your economy. There's no such thing as democracy. It's hypocrisy. Continue.
Who enlarges it his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations.
That's why he have a United Nations building. He gathered all nations unto him so he could have them under his control. When you have all the people together under one, you could control them. You could control the resources, the wealth, the economy, the finances. You control everything. You have them manipulated to do your bidding. Continue.
And heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him?
So now all the people that he's gathering together, are not these people going to rise up against him suddenly and take up a parable? And what is the parable they're going to take up against him? Remember, everywhere that this colonizer went in the world, he raped, robbed, destroyed, pillaged the indigenous people of those lands. And what they're going to finally say in the end, you are a colonizer, you are a rapist, you're a liar, you're a thief. This man is not indigenous to nowhere he goes in the face of the earth. Okay? He came here, he killed the Indians. He went to Australia, he killed the Aborigines. He went to the Philippines, he killed the Aborigines. Wherever this man went, he destroyed and he killed the Aboriginal people of the land. And eventually, at the end of it, the people is going to take this taunting parable against him. Let's finish reading it.
And a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
And that's what he have been doing for the last 500 years, taking that which is not his, stealing, robbing, carve up Africa, and still stealing the wealth and resources of Africa. Continue.
How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
And thick clay represents his color, red. The red devil. Continue.
Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?
And that's what's going to happen in the end of his rulership. The people is going to start to rise up against him. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite you? They're going to rise up against him and come against him. Continue.
And awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them.
He's going to be a spoil. They're going to spoil his economy and his country. Continue.
Because thou hast spoiled many nations.
That's what he did. He has spoiled many nations by robbing the nation of their own wealth and their resources. Continue.
All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Because of men's blood.
Because of the men's blood that he have shed when he took over people's land, when he went into different countries. Wherever he went, he robbed, killed, steal, and destroyed. Look what he did to Libya with Gaddafi. Look what he did to Iraq. Look what he's doing to Iran. Wherever this man goes, look what he did to Afghanistan. Continue.
And for the violence of the land.
For the violence that he have committed against peoples of the land. Go ahead.
Of the city and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that covereth an evil covetousness to his house.
And that's what they have done. Woe to him that have coveted and evil covetousness to his house. That's what they've been doing for the last 500 years. And still, look what he did to Venezuela. When they stole Venezuela oil, put Chavez in jail and stealing his oil. Look what they're trying to do to Iran. Take their oil, close off the strait, and control the oil. That oil doesn't belong to America. The Strait of Hormuz belongs to the people in Iran. That's their oil. In Venezuela. Stole the oil. When everyone took the oil, controlled the oil. Venezuela don't control that oil. It's the United States that's controlling the oil. They control what goes in, what comes in. They took the leader of that country and they put their own leader they want to put there for their own interests. Continue.
That he may set his nest on high. That he may be delivered from the power of evil.
And that's what he thinks. His nest on high is that he's secure from the evil that's going to come towards him. But you're not going to escape the evil that's coming upon you. You're going to drink every drop of it. Continue.
Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it.
Meaning what? All the archaeology of the earth is going to start to manifest the facts and the truth that he's a counterfeit and they're not the true people. Okay? They're going to find out that the so-called white man in Israel are not the true biblical Israelites, that they're counterfeit that was placed there in 1948 through white supremacy. Continue.
Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood,
That's what they did. America was built by blood. Continue.
and establisheth a city by iniquity.
And this place was built by iniquity. Continue.
Behold, is it not of the Lord Most High of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire,
Mm-hmm.
and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity?
And that goes to our people that trust in the system of this political system, that you're going to change it, you're going to make it better. You're not. You might have righteous intentions, but the way they operate is not the same way you operate. They don't believe in doing right things. You go in there and say, well, I'm going to do what's right for the people. Hey, no, you won't. Eventually you become corrupt because the system was not based on righteousness. It was built on iniquity and injustice. Continue.
For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord Most High, as the waters cover the sea.
And when is that going to happen? When this wicked, this evil civilization that we're living in is destroyed, and the Most High renew the earth with his presence and his rulership in the earth. That's when the earth is going to be filled with the knowledge of the Most High. But as long as this wicked kingdom is ruling, it will never have the full true knowledge of the Most High, because they oppose and they object the knowledge of the Most High. So this present system has to be destroyed to make way for a righteous kingdom. Continue.
Habakkuk 2 verse 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
Right. So that's like what you do. You encourage somebody to get drunk, force them to drink when they don't drink. And then when they get naked and exposed, you laugh and you make mockery of them. And also what it's referring to is when you give people false indoctrination, when you brainwash them, when you give them a false sense of education, when you give the people a Eurocentric understanding of what the Bible is talking about. Okay? When you flood the earth with your Eurocentric white supremacy lies. Continue.
Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered.
So now the Most I say now, for all that you have done now, is going to be done back unto you now. He said, now you're going to be exposed to the whole world for what you really are. Frauds, liars, cheats, dysfunctional, inept, a bunch of buffoons. And most of all, you're not even the people of the Most High. Frauds, con artists, liars, cheats, criminals, cutthroats, savage beasts. And to top it off, a bunch of Neanderthals. Go ahead.
The cup of the Lord Most High's right hand shall be turned unto thee.
See now, at the end of your kingdom now, the Most High is going to flip it over now. While you're going to decrease, we're going to increase. You have to decrease and we have to increase. Just like the Most High told John the Baptist, you have to decrease and Yahweh shall have to increase. It's going to be the same thing for us now. You have to decrease, Mr. White Man, and we're going to increase. It can't be both ways. It can't be we increase and you increase with us. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to decrease and we have to increase. Because when you was in your position, you increased and we were on the bottom. And you loved that. And you had your foot in our necks. So now the script is going to be flipped. That's what it's showing you right now. Now the Most High is about to expose you now. He's exposing your whole entire kingdom to the entire world. Read that verse again.
The top of Habakkuk 2 verse 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory.
So now the Most High said you are filled with shame of glory. All your glory is being put to shame now. You don't have the glory that you once had 50 and 100 years back or 100 years back. The great America and all that stuff. Trump talking about we're the hottest country. No, you're not the hottest country. Everybody is laughing at you. America is on its way down. Spiral, you're going down the toilet bowl, man. Okay? Continue reading that. You follow me? Read it again.
We up to verse 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also.
So the Most High said, drink now. Drink this cup that you gave to everybody else. Drink this cup now. Go ahead.
Let thy foreskin be uncovered.
So in terms, if you want to say your foreskin, what the Most High actually saying, peel back all the layers, all the lies that you have taught, let it be exposed now. Expose your system. It's just like a man that his foreskin is not circumcised, so he's unclean. That's the way the Most High is recognizing and showing you that you're unclean. Okay? And you're being exposed now. You're being uncovered to the whole world. Continue.
The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee.
See, now it's going to turn unto you now. Go ahead.
And shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
And a shameful spewing is going to be on your glory. Everything that you do is going to be a shameful spewing. Everything. Ain't nothing that you're going to do is going to be glorious no more. Everything that you do is going to be a disgraceful. It's going to be embarrassing. And you're going to look dysfunctional. You're going to look like a bunch of bumbling buffoons to the whole world. And that's what the Most High is doing to this country called America. Let me get two more scriptures and we're going to end here. Go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 51.
Jeremiah 51.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you right now what I want. Actually, you know what? Go to the 50th chapter. 50. 50 and...
Verse 36.
I'm going to tell you. Start from Jeremiah 50 and 22.
Reading out the book, Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land.
A sound of battle is in the land. Go ahead.
And of great destruction.
And of great destruction. Go ahead.
How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
So the Most High saying, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? This is twofold. He was speaking about Nebuchadnezzar, and he's speaking about the modern day Babylon. How is the hammer? You know what's a hammer? A hammer is something that crushes and breaks anybody that comes in against it. And that's what America was. America was like the hammer of the earth that crushed anybody that opposed or went against what they said to do. America crushed them and put them back in their place. So the Most High said, how has the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? Go ahead.
How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
And America is going to become a desolation among the nations very soon. You're working up to that progression. Go ahead.
Verse 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon.
So the Most High said, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken. You, America, you're set for a trap and a snare, and you fall right into this snare and trap, and don't even know it. Continue.
And thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord.
Okay, go ahead.
The Most High hath opened his armory, and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Most High, of power, of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans. Come against her, from the utmost border. Open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left.
Okay. So now go over here now, go now, and then jump down to the jump down here to the go over to the 51st chapter. Get one more 51 and start from the 5th verse.
Reading at the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 5. For Israel have not been forsaken,
So the Most High said, for Israel, we have not been forsaken of the Most High. Go ahead.
nor Judah of his power.
No, Judah. Judah. FBA, you're Judah too. Okay? Don't think you're something separate. Okay? Judah. FBA, Black Americans, you're Judah. That's who you are. The Most High said, nor of Judah. The Most High have not forsaken, for Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah. Okay? The Most High have been forsaking you. The Most High have a great reward for us. Go ahead.
Of the lot of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
And that's coming upon this place very soon. All right, go ahead.
Be not cut off in her iniquity.
The Most High said, don't be cut off in her iniquity. Don't continue being joined to the system, but we're going to change it. We have to fight for democracy. Get out of that foolishness. Let it go. Continue.
For this is the time of the Most High's vengeance.
See, it's the time of the Most High's vengeance. Okay, go ahead.
He will render unto her a recompense.
The Most High is going to render unto this place called Babylon the Great America a recompense for all that they did to his people. Okay, continue.
Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Yeah, America has been a golden cup in the Most High's hand, a precious golden cup. That's why everybody comes here to get what they call the American dream, piece of the pie. That's where they have been. Okay, continue.
That made all the earth drunken.
And America has made all the earth drunken with her philosophy, her democracy, her values. Okay, continue.
The nations have drunken of her wine.
The nations have drunken of her philosophy, mainly her democracy. That's what they've been drunken with, her politics, her economy, her trading, commerce. Okay, adapting the American value system. Continue.
Therefore, the nations are mad.
Now the nations are mad because they're actually seeing what this American system has done to their people. It has destroyed them and corrupted their minds. Continue.
Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed.
See, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. America is destroyed. It's not going to be rebuilt. You can't fix it. Continue.
Howl for her.
The Most High said, howl for her. Howl like a dog howls when you hit a dog. Howl for her. Howl for America. Cry for her, baby. Ain't nothing you could do for this country. Continue.
Take balm for her pain.
The Most High said, take balm for her pain. Balm was a healing herb for pain and sores and cuts. The Most High said, take balm for her pain. Is America going through pain now? Yes. And you haven't seen nothing yet. This is just the beginning of her pains. Continue.
If so be, she may be healed.
So the Most High said, if he could get balm to fix her pain, see if he could fix it, because it's not going to be healed. She is not going to be healed. Continue.
We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
So the Most High said, we would have healed Babylon. That goes for our people that want to make the system work. We would have healed Babylon, right? The Most High said, we would have healed Babylon. Go ahead.
But she is not healed.
But she is not healed. Go ahead.
Forsake her, and let us go into every one into his own country.
Return back to our own people. And a lot of the people are going to return back to their own country. We really can't go nowhere until the Most High deliver us, because if we go anywhere else, it's going to be the same thing for us, no matter where we go, until the Most High put us back in our own rulership. But if you want, you can go different places and live. But as a nation collectively, it's not going to be done until the Most High send Yahushua and the angels to redeem and deliver us and put us back into our own land. If you want to go collect individually to move somewhere, you could do that. But you're going to still experience the same thing. It might not be the same as America, but you're going to experience the same conditions as the Israelite, no matter where you go. All right? It might be less, okay? Because certain places, when you go to certain different places, it's a whole different type of feeling and vibration. It takes away that burden and that ease. Okay? Continue.
For her judgment reacheth into heaven.
See, her judgment reacheth unto heaven. Go ahead.
And is lifted up even to the skies. The Most High hath brought forth our righteousness.
And the Most High is going to bring forth our righteousness. Go ahead.
Come, and let us declare in Zion the work of the Most High, our power.
And that's what we have to do as the children of Israel. Let us declare in Zion the work of the Most High, our power. All right? Now from there, let's go to Isaiah. It's going to be my last scripture, Isaiah. Isaiah 30. And we're going to start here from I tell you what, start from the top, Isaiah 30 and 1.
Reading out the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Most High.
That's our people. We're rebellious. Continue.
That take counsel, but not of me.
So we're taking counsel from everybody, from African nations, from the Democratic Party, from the Republican Party, from everywhere. We're taking everybody's counsel, but we're not taking the counsel of the Most High. Where is the counsel of the Most High? It's found right here in the Bible, the book that you overlook. Talking about, oh, that's the white man's book. But when you're in the white man's politics, you don't say that's the white man's politics. Right. You enjoy that. You put that. You put more trust in that than you put trust in the Most High word. Talk about that. Continue.
And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
And you cover with a false covering, but you're not covering with the Most High spirit. You cover with everything else that doesn't pertain to the Most High. Continue.
That may add sin to sin.
And that's what you're doing, that they may add sin to sin. You adding more sin upon sin when you go further and further away from the Most High. Continue.
That walk to go down into Egypt.
And that's what you're doing. You're already in spiritual Egypt, but you're walking to go deeper and deeper into the philosophies and doctrines of this society called Egypt, this modern day Egypt. Back then, in the ancient time, that's what you were doing, going down to Egypt, trusting in Egypt, in the ways of ancient Egypt. Continue.
And have not acts at my mouth to strengthen themselves to the strength of Pharaoh.
And you walk down to Egypt, strengthening yourselves in the strength of Pharaoh. Who's the modern Pharaoh today now? The orange mutant in the White House. And whoever is in there, whether they're Democrat or Republicans, they're all the same. One is just craftier than one. One is more smoother in his tactics towards you, and one is more brutal. Continue.
And to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
And that's what you do. You trust in the shadow of Egypt. It's a shadow. It's not real. What is a shadow? A reflection of you. But is that shadow, is that really you? No, it's just a reflection. The real you is your body itself. Okay? And that's what you're doing. You're trusting in the shadow of Egypt. The false illusion that they give you. Continue.
Therefore, shall the strength of Pharaoh be ashamed.
See, the Most High said, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. The strength of trusting in this country and our leaders is going to be your shame. Continue.
And the trust in the shadow of and the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
Read it again and take your time and read it slowly so they could hear exactly what you're reading. Read that latter part again. And the trust.
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
So the Most High said, and by you trusting in the shadow of Egypt, which is America, spiritual Egypt is going to be your confusion. Okay, continue reading on.
For his princes were at Zone, and his ambassadors came to Hanes.
So he's speaking about all his cabinet members that surrounded him, whether they're Democrat or Republican. It doesn't matter. Continue.
They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them.
They're not going to profit you. They're going to give you good enticing words, good promises, this and that, but they're not going to keep up to it. Continue.
Nor be a help nor profit, but a shame, and also a reproach.
And it's going to be a reproach unto you. All right? So from there, jump down to the 7th verse.
Reading out the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 7. For the Egyptians shall help in vain.
It's speaking about this modern day Egyptian, which is spiritually called America. Spiritual Egypt. Read again.
For the Egyptians shall help in vain, and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this.
And Isaiah the prophet said he cried concerning this thing. He was constantly warning our people of this, but they won't listen. Just like today, they're not listening. Continue.
Their strength is to sit still.
So the Most High said, your strength is to sit still. Sit still and wait on the Most High. That's what you got to do. That's your strength. Sit still and wait for the Most High. Let him do your work for you. Continue.
Now go, write it before them in the table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come, forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the word, that will not hear the law of the Most High.
Okay, now go over here to the 31st chapter and start from the 1st verse.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
And that's what our people are doing. They're going down, trusting in America for help. Putting all their trust in this country. And then what irks me is it's unbelievable, man, how our people put so much trust in the democratic political system. And they got a nerve to tell you that if you don't go out and vote, if you stay home, you're going to lose everything. Listen, whether you vote or not, you're still going to lose it because the system was not made for you to benefit in it. It's all a game. What they did from the 60s to now was all a trap to have you trapped in it. And after they got to a certain point, they was going to let it drop. They wasn't going to keep their promise. But the reason why they did it, because when King was at his heyday, King was gaining too much traction and power. So they said, whoa, if we don't allow to make some kind of compromise with this people, this system is going to fall. And they said, you know what? It's better to do what? Appease a hungry lion than to let him go buck wild. And that's all they did. They reversed the psychology. They said, okay, King, that's what we'll do. We'll compromise with you. We'll give you a piece of the pie. We're going to give you a piece of the American pie. And when your certain black boulets have enough to go around, then, okay, keep it to that level. Don't bring nobody else in. You get a certain percentage of boulets involved in the system. They live good. They have good family. They got big benefits. They're doing good. And then when they get to that point, we're going to cut it off. And look what they did. They cut off the 1965 Voting Act. And you haven't seen nothing yet. That's just the beginning. Okay? They're going to start cutting every damn thing because they know their time is up. And they don't give a damn about you. It's about them and their rulership. And will you believe when the Democrats get in, they're going to change? The Democrats going to do you in a smoother way. They're going to say, oh, yeah, come in. And when they get in, they're going to say, sorry, we can't help you. What you going to see? with Hakeem Jeffries as a speaker when he gets in, I'm telling you people right now, he's going to let you down. He's going to disappoint you. And you're going to realize that your trust in the shadow of Egypt was all in vain. That's why God said to our people, the Most High said, come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins. Okay? For her sins have reached unto heaven. Come out of her. That's what the Most High said. That you don't be partakers of her judgment. Because the judgment is here. It's here now. Time has caught up to you, Babylon. Continue reading on.
And stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong.
And they trust in America. America has the military power and the might. So that's what people do. They trust in it. But look what happened. Somebody got in a train, ran into the White House, ran past Secret Service, and was able to set off some shots. How is that possible? So what is that showing you, America? That anything could go down now. Anything could happen. And he wasn't even a professional, what you call a hitman or assassin or whatever he was. He was just angry and mad. If he was the person they said he was that did it, who knows? Because you have Manchurian candidates that they set up. They use MK Ultra, people that they program to do certain things like that too. Okay? But what is that showing you? That if somebody was trained, know what they're doing, ran up in there and had the right stuff, it'd have been over. It'd have been over. All right? Continue.
Because they are very strong, but they look not into the Holy One of Israel.
And that's what our people is not doing. We're not looking to the Holy One of Israel. You're not looking up to the Most High to help you to fight your battle. Continue.
Neither seek the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Yet he also is wise, and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers.
See, and the Most High is going to rise against the house of evildoers. The house of evildoers represents the people in America. Continue.
And against the help of them that work iniquity.
And so it says, and against the help of them that work iniquity. So anybody of our people that's helping them, you're partakers of their iniquity too. Continue.
Now the Egyptians are men, and not the Most High, and their horses flesh and not spirit.
Mm-hmm.
When the Most High shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together.
So if you're involved in that, you're going to fail together. So with that, I'm going to end my class and I'll say to the 12 tribes of Israel, to all our brothers, our Black Americans, Caribbean brothers, all over scattered throughout the four corners of earth, it's time to return back to the Most High, forsake evil, repent, and seek the Most High. And I say shalom, shalom, and may the Most High bring his judgment upon all of our enemies. Shalom.
Can I get one more? Sorry.
Go ahead.
All right. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city.
Mm-hmm.
It is all full of lies and robbery.
Mm-hmm.
The prey departeth not.
Right. So the bloody city is America. It's full of crimes and evil. And with that, I say shalom and all praises to the Most High.